Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris Marie. This is Moon Girl Tarot, and we're going to be talking about the daily energy that we have coming today. We have Saturn and Neptune in conjunction, bringing out some cosmic truth, hidden energy, and of course, we're getting towards the end of Neptune in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces. This is going to be changing sign in Aries. So how you handle this energy, how you handle these new challenges is going to be saying a lot about the future. It's an opportunity to heal. It's an opportunity to see how you feel and of course, change the course of your life to something that's more abundant and more fruitful for you and other people around you. So if this sounds like something that you want to find out more about, wonderful. Make sure that you join, like, share this video, and stick around. Drop your zodiac sign. We're going to talk about what news, what jaw-dropping news is going to be happening this week for what astrological signs, right? We have so much energy that is shifting and changing. We just had the new moon in Capricorn bring all this heavy energy. We had Neptune and Chiron at 22 degrees of Capricorn. That was triggering all the energy of the past, bringing things up to the surface so we could truly heal it and move forward. So if you had a up and down weekend, it's okay, because it's an opportunity to heal. It's an opportunity to love. It's an opportunity to have compassion for yourself and for the energy. And of course, change the course of your life. This is pretty big energy. So let's go ahead and get started, guys, and see what is in store for each astrological sign. And of course, you can ask a personal question. If you like, you can go to my website, www.moongirltarot.com, to set that up, and lots of different things there as well. So let's go ahead and take a look and see who we have here and find out, what you need to know. What's the news? So let's start with Earth signs, just because we had the Capricorn new moon. So let's just do an intuitive read. Make sure you drop down your sign. Let me know if this is something that resonates with you. But let's go to Capricorn sun, Capricorn rising. And if you don't know your rising sign, make sure that you set up an astrological birth chart reading with me. Okay. So here we go. Capricorn sun, Capricorn rising. The first thing that you have is the Eight of Swords reverse. So there's something here that was communication. There's some kind of releasement of negative thoughts, opening up to a new perspective here for you. And that's hard. That's hard because that means that something was presented to you that maybe you didn't accept right away. But this is something that's going to lead to freedom. So you're no longer chained or bound by the past or negative energy. Like, everything is out to the surface here, Capricorn. So if you had some tough decisions, some tough conversations, use this as an opportunity. Now, the other side of this that you could withdraw, because we're at the little cusp here of still in Capricorn season, but on the way to Aquarius season. So Capricorn, I hope you're paying attention. You have an opportunity to have acceptance for yourself, the situation, improve it, okay? But also allow this to let go. Your inner critic is speaking too loud to you. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, okay? So there's two sides to this here, Capricorn sun and rising. There's something here of a resistance to change. So Capricorns might be, having a hard time, resistance to change. There might be something that was presented to you that might feel like it's taking you back, right? But here's the thing, Capricorn, you're presented to break cycles. You're presented to pull yourself out of a negative place. It's no more of experiencing, unfortunate events, but better events. So let's do a little bit more here for you in this structure. Yeah, you have the Strength card reverse. So there's some self-doubt. There's some things that you're working, you're struggling. And if anything, it's pride here, okay? Because, when this card comes up, it's almost like the news that we know, we don't want to admit it. And the first thing about acceptance is admitting about how you feel, how people feel, but what you can change, okay? And the thing about it is, Capricorn, you can change. You can have the inner strength. It's okay to be insecure, to find out more about being secure. It's okay to have raw emotion. That's the biggest thing, raw emotion. Now, I do have some good news here for you, Capricorn sun and rising. You do have the Eight of Wands upright. And this indicates that there is going to be some kind of action from your positive movement, from your acceptance, from your decision, from something of you changing the past. And it's not about letting something go. It's not about letting something slide, but understanding how you feel, how people feel, and how you want to see this fulfillment in the future, where it's going to lead you. Okay, that's the biggest thing. So we have some secrets, Capricorn. There's some disconnection here. And your intuition, you're probably going to be withdrawing a little bit. You're going to be a little silent. But that's the thing. There's a misunderstanding. And you have an opportunity to heal. You have an opportunity to, like I said, whatever was brought up to the surface, you have an opportunity to make it better. But if you avoid and if you take it way too, you know, like too much, too personal, too jealous, too negative. Like instead of saying why someone said this, why would someone feel this, right? Those are the right questions. You might be saying, how dare they say this to me? That's not the healed version we're looking for. We're looking for, why would someone have these emotions and feel this to me? Instead of saying the opposite. You see what I'm saying? That's that pride and ego. Big phone calls, big decisions happening for healing, especially for your Capricorn. All right, let's go on to the next Earth sign. Let's go to, we did Capricorn. We're going to be doing, let's do Taurus, Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising. And then we'll go into the whole zodiac. So this is a big thing. We're learning something. We're finding something. Okay, we're discovering something, especially for this toughness and hardness, especially to the end. So Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising. Let's take a look and see what news, what are you discovering? Okay, so the first thing we have is the Seven of Pentacles upright. So Taurus, there's something that is results. You're getting results, which is great, especially after the Capricorn new moon. There's something when it comes to signing something. There's some kind of action that you're doing to harmonize energy. This has to probably do with your siblings, has to do with your children, has to do with something of like you were losing control, but now you're getting control back. Like you're getting this control back for my Taurus Sun and Taurus Risings. And whatever delay, whatever happened, whatever lack of motivation you were dealing with, you're getting this energy back. Like this, whatever was weighing you down, it's not weighing you down anymore, okay? So let's get more back to the news. So it looks like you're going to be getting some good news, Taurus, Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising. You're getting some good news. You're also discovering a secret. You're also discovering something that was withdrawn from your intuition, right? Something that you were guessing about. You know now. So here's the thing about finding out bad news, right? The good news about finding out bad news is that it's no longer a secret. You have control. You know what to do with it. You have a decision. You're no longer a victim. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. So you have a new opportunity to set up new boundaries, to reset yourself up and move forward in your goals. Let's go a little bit more. Yeah. So Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, you might be disappointed. That's okay. Like I said, finding out bad news is good sometimes in the perspective of how you turn it to make it better for yourself. So try not to escape. Try not to be so down on yourself. Don't focus on what is not happening. Say, okay, so they're not going to do this. I asked people for help. Cool. They're not going to help me. I can help myself. These are the resources. Like pivot your energy, Taurus. That is the best thing that you can do. Let's look and see what else you need to know, Taurus Sun Rising. Woo, yes, it gets better. So you're going to have love. You're going to have commitment. You're going to have connection, right? It's leading you towards the path of love, towards the path of having more, help. That is great for you, Taurus. So it does end on a better week here for you. Okay, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising. Let's take a look at the news that you're going to be finding out this week. What do you need to know? What is coming up, especially from this post Capricorn new moon with all the energy changing signs? Wow, let's see what that has to say. So the first thing we have is the Temperance reverse. Okay, Virgo. So dealing with some kind of excess, dealing with some kind of realignment, some healing, an opportunity for healing. Isn't that the truth, right? Let's take a look a little bit more and see what this is. So you all are going to get some news as well. It looks like you're going to get the Eight of Wands upright. So Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, there is something that's coming fast. There's something that's going to be presented to you, told to you, healed for you. And it's going to require your quick decision. It's going to require for you just to move forward, okay? It's a resource. You need to understand that this manifestation, this is going to be involving you in something else in the future, okay? So whatever was chaotic is going to be balanced here. Ooh, even better. So you need to have confidence, courage for yourself. There's going to be a focus of life. There is going to be something here that is going to be transforming your energy into something better. I like where this is going for you, Virgo, Sun and Rising. Virgo, okay, but we do have something at the end. So there is some painful endings. There's some deep wounds. There's some like betrayal. And that's the thing. Remember what I said. There are some good things that are happening this week, but there are also some not the best things happening. And that's okay. It's how you spin it, how you do with the perspective. So there might be something that you find out here, Virgo, Sun, and Rising, that just kind of like overwhelms you, right? Just makes you disappointed. And if anything, it's an opportunity for fulfillment. Again, healing, celebrating life, understanding where you are, a completion for it, preparing you for something new, okay? So it's almost like a painful, you know, it's hard to start something new, to say goodbye to your old life or to say goodbye to the past, but you got to say goodbye to it to embrace the new love that is coming here forward here, Virgo. Let's get you one more, Virgo. We got you two more, Virgo. So yeah, there is something here that's not fair. I hate that. I hate that for you. It almost feels like it's coming from, you know, fourth family. It comes like from something like someone overstepping a boundary. Like I said, Virgo, any bad news, you can turn the perspective into something good. If you find out somebody is not going to respect your boundaries, cool. Don't fight with them. Keep doing what you need to do to stay diligent. Okay, so we covered the earth signs. Now we're going to go on to the next. So who do we have here? We can go to water, we can go to air, fire, but we do have news. We do have communication. We have something that Mercury is going to be bringing us, and then how we handle it is going to determine a lot of things of us going forward. Okay. All right, let's see who we have here. Drop your zodiac sign. All right, let's go with, we did earth signs. Let's see, let's go with water signs, okay? So let's go with Pisces. Let's do Pisces sun, Pisces rising, Pisces, what is the news? What do you need to know? And you came up immediately, Pisces, okay. So there's some kind of creative block, some kind of immaturity that you're dealing with, somebody else's stuff. Yes, okay. So it's almost like Pisces, you know, it's almost like somebody's taking advantage. Right? So it feels like you have to speak up. We have the Six of Pentacles upright, and this might be too much. So somebody might be taking, might be, you know, think it's theirs, you know, without even like the generosity going a little too far, right there, Pisces. So let's see what this news is going to happen, right? Do you need to, you know, how you're going to speak up, what's going to come? Yeah. So this is, you've got to do something. It's almost like running into some bad luck. I hate this for you, Pisces, right? But there's almost, you're breaking a cycle. You're seeing something. You're seeing the inconsistencies of people and how they're treating you, what you thought was secure, but it's an opportunity for you to replace those boundaries. Yes, it is. You're finding out, Pisces, that you're overcommitted. Two of Pentacles reverse. You're finding out that you need to reprioritize. You need to redo it. So this is an opportunity. If something falls down or gets overwhelming or just doesn't work out for you, Pisces, great news. You get to restart again. You get to restart again. Okay, so this week is all about perspective, even with the good news, because you might be getting a bunch of stuff that it might overwhelm you, vice versa, okay? So we're gonna have to take this week as we go. Hi, beautiful. Good morning, good morning. All right, so let's do Cancer. We're going through the whole zodiac. Cancer sun, Cancer rising. Let's see, Cancer, we're gonna get news this week. What is the news? How do you respond to it, right? Like, because, you know, nobody's perfect. We're going to see how it goes through. Okay, Cancer, you got your card. So we have the Moon card reverse. This is huge for you. Cancers are going through a karmic cycle of energy. You have an opportunity to release your fear. You have an opportunity to literally, like, address the confusing emotions that you've been through. Whatever darkness, whatever insecurity, you now have the opportunity to look at yourself, to heal, to say, yeah, I'm not perfect, but I don't want perfection. I just want to be, you know, want happiness. So that's a big card for you, Cancer sun, Cancer rising, like the truth, knowing the truth about how you feel and what you can fix. Oh yeah, overindulgence, hearty party, you know, Cancer sun, Cancer rising, it's huge. You are going to realize the influence of other people, right? Maybe you got lost yourself in other things. Maybe you got lost in the crowd, into gossip, into other energy that you didn't want to be a part of. So you're going to have an opportunity to cleanse yourself, cleanse this energy. Yes, and walk away. I love this here for you, Cancer. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. All of this is water. All of this is water here for you. So whatever you're going through, whatever you felt like you had to escape from, you're going to be going towards. You're going to be head on to your responsibilities, head on towards the issues, you know, really solving your problems versus escapism. That's a big thing. Yep, self-care, Six of Pentacles, going on your debts, making sure that you pay your debts. Yeah, and making sure that you stay out of bad luck, bad energy, revamping. Like if anything, secluding yourself. And the news that you're getting is discovering like maybe you should stay out of something. That's a big thing. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio, Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, Scorpio, you're getting news today. Scorpio, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing. Stars help me out. I appreciate you guys, even if you got one little star, I appreciate that. Scorpio, let's see what we have. Scorpio, okay, so you got a whole bunch of responsibilities dumped onto you, right? Especially for work this week. So it's like everybody's calling out and you're like the only one. It looks like Scorpio, you had a tough few weeks. Now you got like an upside, but it's just a lot of hard work and that's okay. People are going to be calling you for extra hours, extra stuff, but go for it. The Nine of Wands, if anything, I just see you tired, Scorpio. I see that you are standing still, you're going for things, you're cashing it in, you're doing all the courage stuff to get yourself further along, but you got to give yourself time, right? You just can't just do passion. You got to have some fun. Yeah, there it is. You got the universe slowing you down, Scorpio, okay? I have not read Leo. Fire sign will be next. Yeah. So Scorpio, the personal transformation that you're going through is basically getting you back on track, right? Whatever collapse, whatever bad news that happened, it was supposed to happen in a sense to where you can clean things up. So it's not going to be sudden, but this is going to be something that you're going to see, if anything, at work piling up on you, but just have boundaries. Yeah, it's work. But if anything, your recovery for financial, you're going to get paid more. So that's the perspective of the upside, like I was saying. Even though you're getting in more demand and feeling overworked, you're going to cash it in and you're going to get that. So that's some good news on how you take it, okay? Hey, Jennifer, Capricorn. I've already done earth signs and we just finished water. We're going to go fire and air. But I believe you can watch this video again, rewind it, and go back to it. And I'll repost as well. But yeah, Capricorn had a huge message. Capricorn was my big first one. Yeah. All right, so let's go on to fire signs. We'll start with Leo. Leo sun, Leo rising. Let's go with it. Leo. So this is all about news. This is the news of the energy. Things that are going to change. What's going to transpire. What's going to kick around, okay? So let's find that out here for you. Let's just go for fire signs. We're almost through the whole zodiac. If you haven't already, thank you for giving me a like and follow. I appreciate for sharing it. All right, so Leo. Let's take a look and see your news, what you're dealing with. You are, okay, Leo, this definitely holds up with the horoscope that I've been telling you guys. You're getting some kind of delay. There's some kind of slowdown. There's something that, is with your money. It's a big thing with money, okay? Leo, so there's Eight of Wands reverse. Resources, passion, maybe a business, something here that requires your attention. Remember I said bad news is sometimes good news, right? Sometimes if somebody calls you, like if your tax accountant, your bookkeeper calls you and says, hey, when did we get this subscription? You're like, I never did. And you file a claim, you get your money back. You see what I'm saying? So Leo, there's something here that is a conflict, something that is going to be a conflict of money, something of like a bill, something like I paid this, or we don't owe that. So pay attention. Like I said, there's some news in the universe that is going to be a shocker, very defensive, but you're in the right. Okay. So that's the biggest thing. So have courage, test the faith, test everything, and make sure you ask questions. So go in there, open up those old bills, make sure that you're looking at everything. Okay. That's the biggest thing. Yes. We have the Emperor. You have to go forward with it. We have the Emperor. You have to be practical, be nice about it, right? Don't be like, y'all screwed up. Just be like, I think there's a mistake here. Fact check, get all your stuff there together. But that's the news that you're going to get. It's going to occupy your week. And that's very frustrating, but at least you're going to get your money back. Yeah, Six of Wands. You're going to have a transition. You're going to have a change. You're going to be doing it with a lot of phone calls, a lot of just work, like diligent work of refunds, getting the stuff back, having it come back to you, news, a lot of that stuff. All right, let's go for Aries. Aries sun, Aries rising. What is the news? What is the information? What do you need to know? And this is like generally across. Okay. So Aries, we have, you have a decision. You have something that is going to come with a finance. So there's some kind of offer, there's some kind of abundance, which is great for you, right? When it rains, it pours there for you, Aries. But you do have to make a financial decision. You do, yes. So there's some kind of money self-care, debt, something that needs to be paid, or start focusing on the payment for you. But that payment and that energy is going to come. Let's see what else do I have here for you. Aries, Aries, Aries. What else do we have? Oh yeah, so you have some familiarity. We have the Six of Cups. We also have some some help here. We have emotional connection. So this is going to be a good time. Here's the thing. With hard work comes reward, right? So you've been doing the hard work, you have the reward, but you got to make the tough decision. So I feel like this is like career. I feel like this is job. I feel like this is money. I feel like this is something that, you know, you have to decide and negotiate on your self-work, your self-care. Yes, there's some endings. There's some transformations here for you. There's something that is going to require your motivation. Maybe you're not ready for it, but it's going to come. You have to change. It is coming for you. It's a big thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we did Aries. We did Leo. Sagittarius. Can't forget our Saggies. Then we'll go on to air signs. If you missed any of this, it's okay. This video will be reposted. You can watch it all the way through. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun. Sagittarius Rising. What are the news? Okay, Sag. So you're going to find out about, okay, a bad investment, some secret, something about has some money, family, disharmony, you know, maybe you lend $5 to your brother, your sister, whoever, Sagittarius, and they went out and they said, hey, we need gas. I need gas money. And you're like, are you sure? And then you give them $5 and they go out and buy a pack of cigarettes. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, Sagittarius, when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, it's like, where's this money really going? I thought maybe you're finding out someone's not cashing your rent checks. You see what I'm saying? Maybe you're with a roommate and you're giving them rent money and that's not going to what you're going to. But there's something here. There's some kind of hidden energy, Sagittarius, that has to deal with shared dreams, shared money, shared resources. And it could be, and I don't think it's like too malicious, but it could be something as simple as like, well, I thought I was going to put it back. I thought it was going to be okay, or I didn't know. Yeah, it's going to be fine. It's going to figure it out. You're going to have compassion for it. It's going to come back there, but it's dealing with money. It's finding out, if anything, more money, or maybe somebody owes you or they pay you back, but it's some kind of conversation that leads to more practicality and getting more of it back. So that's great. Everybody can use that, right? Especially Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising. Okay. Last but not least, let's go to the air signs. Then we'll take a little break here for you guys. If you'd like to get a session with me, I offer email sessions, phone sessions, different stuff, and you can definitely go to that. Okay, so air signs. Here we go. Gemini, Sun, and Rising. Oh, Gemini. Okay, so there's something here that is worrying you, especially at work. Financial loss, insecurity. You're almost afraid to get fired. You're almost afraid of like something happening at work, something devastating, like it's a huge, huge fear. Judgment, you know, a new phase. If anything, mercy. It's like getting caught up. And that's the thing is people, Geminis have been getting caught up in other people's drama, right? Usually it's people think it's the other way around. But if anything, people have been pulling Geminis in their drama at work when Geminis just want to work. They just want to do their stuff. Okay, so there's going to be something here that's going to offer forgiveness, some help. Something that's going to give you a break from the chaos. Yay, at work. So public recognition, yes, victory, self-confidence, Queen of Cups upright. So we do have some great things here for you, Gemini. So whatever hardness you've been going through, it's going to be worth it. It's going to pay out. You've been dealing with jealousy. You've been dealing with changes at work, for sure. What else is going on for you, Gemini, this week? The news. Yeah, this keeps coming up for everybody. You're going to find out the secrets. You're going to find out what they really meant, who was really a friend, how they really feel. That was huge for you. Okay, let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising. Let's see, Aquarius. Wow, that came out big for you, Aquarius. So the first thing we have is the Sun card upright. So this has got some happiness. This is great. So you do have some good news. If anything, you're celebrating good news for yourself, good news for other people. So maybe somebody in your family is getting married or having a baby. There's something here. Yeah, there's some kind of like something you need to plan for, Aquarius. I feel like you're celebrating. You're celebrating the news of people, the news of love, the balancing of emotions, if anything, or making sure that you have time to address that for you. That's what you're dealing with this week, Aquarius. See what else? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And that's the thing. It's like everything is coming at you, Aquarius. You're getting invited to like every wedding, every this. always the bridesmaid, never the bride, whatever kind of energy. But it's costly to do these things. Like, you're happy for other people, you're glad you got all this invitement, but now you're thinking about like, oh my gosh, like, I have to buy this gift, I have to go to this travel. You're going to be busy. You don't have to say yes to everything, Aquarius, but you can find out what you want to do, what you enjoy, and then go with the flow of that. All right, last but not least, let's go to Libra. Libra Sun, Libra Rising. What is the news? What is the news you're going to hear today? You're going to get this week. All right, Libra. So you do have something, okay? There's exhaustion. This is burnout. All right, Libra, you're dealing with that. You're tired. You don't want to answer your phone, Libra. But nonetheless, you're dealing with some stress, but it's going to get you through a transition. You're dealing with releasing something. You're getting rid of baggage. You're moving on, all right? You've been very busy when it comes to you and how you feel, all right? You're manifesting a better life. You're taking care of business there. Yeah, but that's the thing. You're changing your bad luck, Libra. I think that's the thing. You're changing your bad luck. You are breaking cycles. You're trying to get out of a negative phase. You are. But here's the thing. You have the Hangman upright. So there is some kind of pause. There is something here that needs your attention, your spirit. There is a deep insight. There is somebody here that needs your connection. There is a change release. So don't keep all this energy to yourself. Definitely put that energy out there. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, your energy here with me. And if you would like to get a session, absolutely do so. Jump on my website, moongirltarot.com, to schedule one for you today. And I'll see you guys there. You'll have a wonderful